Yeah, you continue, Sarah.
Okay. So, Mehul, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm good too.
Yes, Sangram, 1 minute. Could you please turn on your camera so that I can take screenshot?
Sure. Yeah. So, Mehul, would you mind if you can briefly introduce yourself? Like, how much experience you have, which all technologies you have worked on, and your previous companies, previous team, previous work. Can you please briefly explain?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the opportunity, and it's my pleasure to introduce myself. I'm Mehul Dalal, graduated in 2019 from Electronics and Communication branch. Then I have joined IT industry in Kunetech Private Technology as an IoT developer, and working there for almost 10 to 12 months. I have the data engineering field caught my interest, and I have joined EMAC Private Solutions in Bangalore. As a data engineer. Since then, total years of experience I have is 5 years, and relevant in data engineering is Azure data engineering is 3 years, 11 months. Since then, I have worked on various various Azure services like Azure Datafactory, Azure SQL database, Azure Blob Storage, and other services like keywords, logic apps, and etc. And Azure Databricks also. My team involves 10 to 12 people, and we are 10 to 12 people. We are working on a project on Azure data engineering, which involves 3 to 4 data centers from where we used to get data. And we used to move data from on-prem to cloud location using metadata-driven architecture, and making control flow tables. We used to ingest data into Azure ADLS location using Azure Data Factory and other Azure services. And after that, following Medallion architecture, we use Azure Databricks to enrich the silver layer from bronze layer, and then aggregating it into gold layer and share the endpoints with different teams in the hierarchy below. So this is my project.
Okay, fine. So for us, the requirement is someone having good in ADF, Databricks, Python, and SQL. So out of these 5 technologies, which is your primary skill?
Initially when I came
If I'll ask you to rate yourself in these technologies, can you please rate yourself? Start with SQL.
In SQL, I rate myself 3 out of 5, and in Python also 3 out of 5, and in ADF it's 4 out of 5. In Azure Databricks also 3.5 or 4 out of 5.
Okay. So let's start with ADF. So in ADF, you said you have migrated RDBMS objects to Azure using ADF, right? Okay. So what was the DB?
Database?
Yeah. What was the
Azure
database from where you have migrated?
On-prem database.
On-prem, like Oracle, Teradata, which database?
Yeah, Oracle database and SQL Server, and there also means other HTTP request we have to use to get the on-prem data, and means on-prem data is Azure. Using their factory.
Okay. So which all activities you have used in ADF?
So in ADF, I have used metadata activity, copy activity, for each activity, people activity, and variable activity, and other activity.
Okay. So what is the difference between a variable and a parameter in ADF?
So parameters, we can change parameters. Parameters can be converted. Parameters values can be converted, but in variables is fixed. And also,
Is it true? Variable is fixed, parameter can be converted?
yes, no, variable data, once we have given variable data, then there is a global variable. We define in ADF, there is a global variable. So once we define it, the value cannot be changed automatically. The parameter value we can change automatically as our ADF pipeline gets run. But the value we have to hardcode the value and give the value.
Can you give me two scenarios where we should use variable and where we should use parameters?
Yeah. So when we do a pipeline from development to engineering or production, so there in various scenarios we use parameters like in-service data set and all that. So here parameters like the different location, we have different location, but in when the pipeline should work on that location also, and that work table. So here we are using parameters, but variable is something which we use for example, there's a global variable, right? Which is a global variable. Global variable in pipeline when we use, so its value is that we have given hard code.
No, I'm not talking about global variable. I'm just talking about variables inside a pipeline.
Yeah, so variable we can so there is a in variable the value
Can the value of the variable be changed?
Yes.
How?
We can give new value when
How?
a hardcode element.
No. There is a set variable option using
Yes.
set variable.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay. So in you have used web activity, right?
Yes.
So what all parameters are required to use web activity?
So that activity when we have a
No, frankly say whatever you know, just say you know. Otherwise, you can say you don't know.
So first of all, you get activity, but we have to define the storage account. First we have to define the web base URL and give our URL as this parameter. And there is a different values in our URL. So there we have to give different parameters. We can set parameter. So this parameter can be used in the base URL. So this is the main usage of the web activity. But from here we can extract data.
So what was the authentication type you have used in your web activity?
Authentication type
There should be some authentication, right? Username, password.
Yes.
Okay. So
Sequence.
it should not be SQL. Okay. So what is the difference between get and post?
Get method is used to take data from get method. We can take data, but in post method we can send data, we can write data. So for writing data, post method is used for take or inject data. Get method is used.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about get metadata.